Where does the name for a Gogarth, or in English, the Orme, come from? So today I'm on a Gogarth, the Orme. It's a massive promontory that sticks out into the sea just by Llandudno in Conwy County. The Welsh name for the hill is a Gogarth. Means the, and Gogarth is an interesting word. There's two theories as to what it means. The first one, the less likely one in my opinion, is that it's from Ogof yr Arth. Ogof is a cave, means the, and Arth means a bear, so the cave of the bear. I don't think that's right, because if you shortened Ogof yr Arth, it'd be Ogorarth rather than Gogarth. The second one, the more likely one in my opinion, is that it's made from go, which is an intensive prefix, and garth. Garth means like a ridge or a small cliffside. So it means the great ridge, the great cliffside, something like that. So the English name for the Orme actually comes from a Viking word, like lots of place names along the coast of Wales. It comes from the Old Norse word urm, which means a sea serpent, and is related to the modern English word worm, which is why sometimes we use that to mean a dragon. Now the English name for the Orme, as I mentioned, came from an Old Norse root. Now that meant that originally it only really applied to this area, to this mountain, when it was seen from the sea. But in the 1800s, when Llandudno was built, lots of people came here on the boat, and suddenly the name for the Orme was applied to the area inland as well. Now, in Middle Ages Welsh poetry, there's another name for the mountain here, and that's Cyngrewdr Fawr, or Cyngrewdr Fawr. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it actually. And that's made of two parts again. Cyngrewdr. Cyn means before, usually, and Grewdr is the soft mutation of Crewdr, which can mean either creator or creature. I'm not really sure about what this one means. Fawr means big, but I'll read the poem for you after this. I'll post it in a different video. Now, there's another, more mysterious name for the Orme, and that's Llanganorum Promontori. It's Latin, and I've done a bit of research into it, and it looks like a little bit of a mix-up. So I found a reference to it in a book from the 1540s from the famous Welsh geographer Humphrey Lloyd, and he mentions it as another name for Gogarth, for the Orme. Now, it looks a little bit like a reference to Ptolemy's geography, which is from the 2nd century, I believe, at some point during the Roman era, where Greek explorers had given names to various parts of the British coastline. And there's a place in that called Gangani Akron. Gangani is the name of a tribe that live in both Ireland and in what is now Wales, and Akron means a peninsula. I think that might be a scribal error of Gangani Promontory, which is a translation of that Greek name. As far as I can find, apart from that, there's no other use or reference to it, so I think it might be a bit of a mistake in a book from the 1540s. So the name literally means the Great Cliffs in Welsh, or the Great Dragon in English. Anyway, diolch, thank you. Give us a like, give us a share and give us a subscribe, and if you want to support me on my quest to explain every place name in Wales, and a couple outside of it sometimes, you can on my Patreon. The link's in my bio. Diolch. Have a good one. Just enjoying himself.